Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Well, like I said yesterday at the end of the video, there might have been more to Harry's interview, and of course there was.
This is the ITV documentary interview.
Yeah. In America, we got little snippets of it because we don't have, it didn't come out right away, but man, he managed to top himself in this one. He actually mentions Her Majesty the Queen. He dropped Diana's name, and then he does this. He mentions Her Majesty the Queen, and People magazine even picks it up. So before we play you the little clip of it, let's see what People has to say about it. Prince Harry says late Queen Elizabeth is up there saying, see this through to the end amid his legal battles. We had many conversations before she passed. This is very much something she supported. She knew how much this meant to me, the Duke of Sussex said during the Tabloids on Trial documentary.
No.
I mean, of course he can say this because Her Majesty, the late Queen, isn't around to say whether or not she did have this conversation. And even if she was around, she wouldn't talk about it. So he can do whatever he wants, just like he did in the Oprah interview, calling everybody racist.
And just like when he says Meghan talks to my mom.
Yeah.
She talks to her in heaven.
I mean, Harry is just bat poo crazy.
Yes.
This is what we're dealing with, okay? This man is gone. And for him to say that he had conversations with the late Queen before she passed.
Not cool.
That is, okay, I'm saying this right now. I'm not going to say allegedly. That never happened. You cannot be trusted, Hot Mike Harry. You can't. So let's listen to the little part of him talking about it. You guys get ready, get your barf bags out because A, this is not true, and B, this is so cringe.
Shameful.
We had many conversations before she passed. This is very much something that she supported. She knew how much this meant to me. I think she's very much up there going, see this through to the end, without question.
Look at his face.
Oh.
Look at that face. That is the face of a traitor.
Traitor?
I mean, seriously, back in olden times, I mean, this would be treason. This would be like off with your head. This would be like, you're done, dude. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, he's not the court jester anymore. Like, he's up for like criminal trials, you know, like back in the day.
I'm telling you, this would be like lock him up in the tower.
Yeah.
And, his trial would maybe take half a day. And then it would be just done. It would be off to the guillotine. That's what it would be. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to like threaten Harry in any way. I'm saying that's how this would be. This is like historical, factual stuff that would happen. Because what he is doing right now is treason. He's putting words in the Queen's mouth. And he knows it. I mean, look at that face. Does that look like the face of somebody who's sane and rational?
No. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but my opinion, no.
How do you do that to your grandmother? And how do you do that to one of the most iconic, most loving women in the world who gave her life for her country and for the world in a way? I remember when COVID hit and everybody was coming out with these speeches, leaders in America, I wasn't okay until the Queen spoke. And once the Queen spoke, I was fine then. I was like, we're going to get through this. And then they played We'll Meet Again. And it like blasted. Oh my God. I was like dripping with tears. So Harry, when you say stuff like that, you know that Prince William can't say anything. You know that King Charles can't say anything. Why would you even say that you talked to her at the end? You didn't care about your grandma at the end. No. You didn't care about your grandpa. You didn't care about anybody. You didn't. Because trust me, if you had known that she was dying of bone cancer, why weren't you on the first plane there? Why didn't you go see her at Balmoral when she extended you that invitation? It's because you weren't talking to her, dude. So no, she was not on the phone with you going, you really need to do this. You know, Harry, out of all the things that you should be doing with your life right now, you should be going after the British tabloids. That's what you should be doing. I'm sure that's what the Queen was saying.
And I don't like all this elder abuse notions going on where it's like, I had many discussions, you know, before she passed. Well, I know people who have had bone cancer and they're on morphine. So what kind of conversations are you actually having, Harry? Were you trying to manipulate her in some way?
This is also like something that I hate more than anything in the world. It's like when somebody doesn't know someone that well and then they pass away and then they put it up on their like Facebook page, like so-and-so passed away. When was the last time you talked to them, dude? I hate it when people do that. That drives me bonkers. So, God, this is so low rent, but I don't expect anything else from him at this point. I really don't. He has scraped the bottom of the barrel. I really don't expect
You would think he would have learned from Spare when he had that chapter about going into her room after she passed away and seeing her body and then describing it. You would think all that backlash would have taught him a lesson, but no. He keeps doubling down on this.
Yeah. I mean, the thought of him even thinking he could ever come back into the royal family, he would need to go through extensive brainwashing, like reverse brainwashing.
Yeah,
and
what's
therapy.
that called?
I don't know what it's called, but he would have to be
deprogramming.
Yeah, whatever. He would have to like be in a padded cell for like at least a year. Allegedly. I'm not a doctor, but I can only imagine. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only thing that came out. Okay, so 2027, the Invictus Games is going to be in Birmingham, UK. Now, it was between Washington, D.C. and that. And I remember saying to myself, there's no way it's going to be in Washington, D.C. because A, if Trump's president, that's going to be an issue. And B, if it's, well, back then I thought Biden, but if it's Harris, then that's going to be an even bigger issue because she's going to then have an issue of who am I going to choose? I can't choose him over the royal family. It's going to be a total spectacle. So I never thought it was going to be Washington, D.C. for a second. Okay, let's talk about it being in England. Now that's interesting. They raise the flag. We have a little ceremony going on here.
Good morning and welcome to this beautiful sunny day in Birmingham. My name is Dominic Reed. I'm the Chief Executive of the Invictus Games Foundation.
Look at all the people there.
It's a mob.
And I'm delighted to be here to announce Birmingham as the host city for the Invictus Games 2027. This has come off the back of a really intense process. We had 6 expressions of interest. We went down to a short list of 2. It's a hard-fought contest and Helen and her team have done a magnificent job in winning. It's going to be amazing bringing the games back to the UK, hosting them here in Birmingham, which is the entry point back from Afghanistan and Iraq for so many of our wounded people in the UK. So really fantastic to be here today. Really proud of everybody who's worked so hard to put this bid together to build what's going to be an amazing experience, not only for the Invictus community globally, but for the community here in Birmingham too. So let's raise the flag.
Now, what's interesting about this is him saying we're bringing it back to the UK. Now, Birmingham, I hear, is beautiful. It's a beautiful area, and I even saw some pictures, and it looks just delightful. But what happened to them wanting to make it like global? I mean, they really cannot get any country to host this thing for the life of them. I mean, like, as far as like, you know how Earthshot, you know, we had Singapore, we had, Boston. I mean, it just seems like Invictus is not doing very well. It's losing its global sponsors, its global interest in general. You know, didn't they have like 2,000 veterans say no to this?
They
don't
did.
have. Okay. So then I see this and I'm thinking, is Meghan going to go there?
Ugh.
And I felt bad at first for the people of Birmingham, but there's no way she's going. So this is good for you. And this might be the new CEO's way the new CEO of Invictus's way of saying, no more Meghan. We're done. Harry, that's fine. If you want to come, that's great.
Right.
But we do not want Meghan involved in this anymore because the CEO at the end of the day has to make the final say. This is not Harry's organization.
No.
Okay. He might be the face of it, but those guys are the ones that make the decision. I think Dominic's like, he's the outgoing CEO, but Dominic's like, you know what? I'm going to do something here. This is my final gift to the community of Invictus. Because look at what else Harry says in the ITV interview. He cannot bring Meghan back to the UK. It is that dangerous.
She's so scared.
Okay. So here is Harry talking about how she can never go back to the UK ever.
All it takes is one lone actor, one person who reads this stuff to act on what they have read, and whether it's a knife or acid, whatever it is. And these are things that are genuine concern for me. It's one of the reasons why I won't bring my wife back to this country.
Wow.
I mean, you guys are really lucky, though. You really dodged a bullet.
Sounds like the CEO's just sent in a message.
He did send a message.
Like,
100%.
if you're so scared, acid.
Okay,
What are
guys.
we doing, anthrax now? I mean, this is how paranoid this guy is.
I want to know what somebody's reading in the UK press that isn't true. First of all, the stuff they print, it's mostly true. Sorry, Harry, but it is.
Pretty much.
What is so bad that they are going to want to somehow off Meghan? What is so bad? I want to know. Is she like, what is she doing? Is she murdering kittens?
She's lying.
She's lying, but I don't know how that constitutes murder in any way. I mean, he takes her to Jamaica.
Right.
He takes her to Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's see what happened the last time they were in the UK. They were in an armored car,
Wow.
okay, with blacked out windows.
Okay.
And because Meghan wanted to be seen, she rolled down the window. Now that is a no-no.
That doesn't seem safe.
It's security protocol. You never roll down your window, especially in a country like UK that it's just teeming with murderers.
Acid, knives. I mean, he has it all planned out in his head. He's like, whether it's a machete, whether it's a rope. It's like he's thought about this a few times, it's crazy.
It's like it could be anything.
It could be a crocodile.
An anvil could fall on her head. Now, this was also the people that were not interested that they were even going by. Look, they're looking the other way. Nobody cares about you, Meghan.
Where's William?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Catherine?
Where's William and Catherine?
Where's Anne?
Exactly.
Where's Andrew?
So as you can see, in England, she is pretty safe.
No, this is this is all for optics, clearly. I mean, he's trying to instill this fear. No, I take that back. She instilled the fear into him.
Mm-hmm.
She wants him. She has brainwashed him into believing that her life is at risk.
Yeah.
I got to keep thinking that Harry's not that smart.
Yeah.
He's not into intel,
Yeah.
So it's her saying it to Harry.
What's so perplexing to me is this weirdness when it comes to wanting to be his mother. She is just so creepy.
Oh yeah.
It's this creep factor.
We got so many comments yesterday in our video calling him Norman Bates. And I just had to give you guys what you wanted. I mean, there is a mommy moment here where he definitely has a mommy complex.
Yeah.
But the Norman Bates thing with, Meghan was wearing her perfume. Diana's perfume.
She was.
When she was love bombing him, she probably was listening to the same songs Diana liked. Yikes.
It's so creepy.
Oh dear. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's when she was pregnant with Harry, Nancy. Just sear that into your brain. Diana was pregnant with Harry and Meghan is copying her now. Well, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yikes. There's Meghan pregnant. Yeah,
This
same
one got me.
colors.
The
That
colors,
got me.
yeah, that was weird.
Because normally you don't pair those colors.
No,
It takes a special kind of lady, and she definitely knew what she was doing. Ew.
that was
Oh,
this one to me.
the
I
most
mean,
famous.
yeah.
I mean, she's got the hands on her hips, the concerned look.
Yeah, I mean, in Rwanda, this was the most I've ever seen her cosplay Princess Diana. But she was trying to get his attention back then. I mean, this
Yeah.
was all in Harry's.
Love bomb.
And then the grabbing, the constant grabbing.
I mean, you're right. I mean, the grabbing is a big deal because Harry, when he was a little kid, he was a bit naughty.
Yeah.
He was sassy, and there's lots of video of Princess Diana grabbing him.
Yeah.
Like they have these montages on YouTube that it's so cute. She's always grabbing him.
Yeah.
So Meghan took a note from that one. That's for sure. There's the
grabbing,
clutching and grabbing, the claw. And the claw.
Yeah, she started early into the. At first, I thought it was cute.
Me too.
But now I just see, oh God, that's really just creepy.
Well, it's not creepy. It's she's trying to be in control of him. And the problem is that once a guy gets used to that, they like it then.
Yeah.
They like being told where to go and what to do.
I don't know, but I don't.
William would it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Not every man would like that. A man like Harry, who is like emotionally stunted
and damaged.
He likes it.
Well, UK, you really dodged a bullet. Good job on that. You're not going to have to see. Well, none of us are going to have to see Meghan at the 2027.
So do you think she's not going to go?
Hell no. He just.
I'd love to hear in the comments below. Do you guys think she's going to show her face? You know what she might do? She might show up with that RoboCop guy from Nigeria behind her at all times. Just like, wouldn't that be funny if she like outsourced him? She brought him on the plane with her.
That would be so great.
And he was just like,
please do that. Today's animal rescue was brought to us by one of you. We always appreciate your suggestions. Sunshine Farm Cat Rescue. Their mission is to provide loving care, medical and general. Oh, we love it when they help with the medical too. For homeless, abused, and abandoned cats and kittens, and they find forever homes for them. So we love places like this. I will put their link in the description below. Please share them with friends and family. Give them some love if you can. They're in Pennsylvania. They're doing amazing work. Sunshine Farm Cat Rescue.
And thanks to Duchess Leisha. So she sent that over, and we appreciate everyone's suggestions.
Yes.
We try to get all the animal rescues we can. And again, thank you for everyone's input.
Okay, guys. Well, tomorrow is our parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And because they might be watching this right now, we are not going to share any details, but we will be filming tomorrow. And hopefully I will get that video out tomorrow night sometime so you can watch the day that they had, the fun-filled day, and share it with all of you. And then we can talk more about it on our live on Sunday.
Yeah, we will be doing our live Sunday at 12 o'clock Pacific.
But we will not be here with a regular show tomorrow because it is their 50th wedding anniversary. And I guess that comes first.
You know, they chose to have us later in life, and to each their own.
Yeah.
And we get to celebrate now 50 years of their wedded bliss.
Their love.
Yes. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you, and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. All right, we will see you Sunday. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.